Hello students, welcome to the 5th session of chapter 2nd, that is biological classification. So in 4th session we had studied about kingdom fungi, their general characters, as well as we have studied about one of the division, that is Phycomyces. So now in today's class or today's session we will be studying about rest of the 3 different divisions. First one will be Ascomycete. When it comes to Ascomyces, these are commonly called sac fungi. These are termed sac fungi and these may be unicellular. Unicellular example you can take yeast, or multicellular you can take penicillin as example. Apart from this, these are parasitic in nature, saprophytic in nature, as well as few of them grow on cow dung. That is why it is called coprophilous. These are restricted or they grow on cow dung. That means here these are commonly called sac fungi, may be unicellular or multicellular. Some of them are parasitic, few are saprophytic in nature, few of them grow on dung, that is why they are called coprophilous. When it comes to the reproduction here, both asexually and sexually the fungi do undergo the reproduction. Here asexual reproduction takes place with the help of spores, and those spores are termed conidia. Asexually they reproduce with the help of spores termed conidia. So it will be a fruiting body will be present, that is called conidiophore. Conidiophore is a fruiting body on which the conidias will be produced. Conidias are the spores. These conidias will later give rise to mycelium. A new mycelium, individual conidia can give rise to a mycelium. The mycelium produced here will be having branches as well as these will be septate. Septate means there will be septas or fragments within the filament as well as they will be branched. This type of mycelium will be produced by the conidia after asexual reproduction. These conidias are present or produced by the fruiting body called conidiophore. Now here you can see that ಈ conidiophore ಹೊರಗಡೆಯಿಂದ conidia develop ಆಗಿರೋ ಕಾರಣ this development is called exogenously, means it is produced outside the fruiting body. So conidiophore is the fruiting body which produces asexual spores called conidias, that is exogenously. This conidias wherever when separated from the fruiting body falls on a suitable environmental condition does give rise to a mycelium which is branched as well as septate. So that is about asexual reproduction in case of Ascomyces. When it comes to sexual reproduction in case of Ascomycetes, sexual reproduction in case of Ascomyces takes place with the help of a fruiting body. This fruiting body is called ascocarp. This fruiting body produces a sac-like structure or bag-like structure. These bag-like or sac-like structures are called asci, that is singular. When it is plurally referred, it is called ascus. A fruiting body, ascocarp, bears a bag or sac-like structure called asci, plurally it is called ascus. So this asci endogenously contains spores. These spores are termed ascospores. So here In case of Ascomyces, the sexual reproduction takes place in this form. It contains a fruiting body called ascocarp, above which it contains a bag or sac-like structure which is termed asci. Within the asci there will be production of the spores, and this production of the spores, as it is within the body, it is called endogenously. They give rise to a particular type of spores called ascospores. Wherever these ascospores are dispersed in the environment, it can give rise to a new fungi. So that is about the sexual type of reproduction in case of Ascomycetes. Example for this will be Aspergillus, Claviceps and Neurospora. Neurospora is recently or nowadays it is used in studying the biochemical as well as genetic studies or reactions. So that is about Ascomycetes. Once again we will discuss Ascomycetes may be commonly called sac fungi. These may be unicellular or multicellular in nature. They might be parasitic, saprophytic, as well as few of them can be found on cow dung. That's why they are termed coprophilous. When it comes to the reproduction of them, here they are asexually reproducing with the help of spores called conidia. These conidia are produced exogenously on the fruiting body called conidiophores. Once the conidia get separated from the fruiting body, they give rise to a new mycelium. These mycelium will be having septa as well as they are branched mycelium. When it comes to the next form, that will be sexual reproduction. In sexual reproduction, fruiting body called ascocarp produces sac-like asci, within which endogenously they produce ascospores which give rise to a new fungi. Here we have learned different examples including penicillium, yeast, aspergillus, claviceps as well as neurospora. In Ascomycetes, there are some of the consumable fungi which are called truffles or morels, which are presented as delicacies in 5-star hotel. Next one is Basidiomyces. Basidiomyces commonly include agaricus or mushroom. These are called bracket fungi. These are commonly termed bracket fungi or puff balls. These are commonly called bracket fungi or puff balls. Here they may be parasitic in nature in the form of smut or rust in case of plants. Especially they cause these diseases in case of plants in the form if they are in parasitic form. Some of them are saprophytic in nature. Here the mycelium will be septate as well as branched. There is no asexual reproduction here. Vegetative reproduction takes place with the help of fragmentation. When it comes to sexual reproduction, sexual organs or sex organs are absent in this type of fungi, but the sexual cycle does takes place here. Sexual cycle, it takes place in such a form that here they have plasmogamy, where there is fusion of protoplast between two different strains or two different genotypes. Genotype andre genetic makeup anta artha. Two different strains athava ಎರಡು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ organisms or fungi which is having different genotype. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಅದರ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯುವಂತ ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು we call plasmogamy. When it comes to the dikaryon phase, I told you that while explaining the general characters of mycota, Basidiomycetes and Ascomycetes are the one which have a different form or which has an intervening stage called dikaryon stage. Here the fruiting body will be Basidiocarp, which produces basidium or plurally they are called Basidia, which produces basidium or basidia, which give rise to spores which are called basidiospores. So here they give rise to basidiospores exogenously, that is outside the basidium there will be production of basidiospores. That is, you have seen here each basidium I have written 4 basidiospores that takes place with the help of meiosis and karyogamy, which gives rise to 4 different basidiospores. That is how the sexual reproduction takes place here, even though there are absence of sexual organs. Plasmogamy takes place here. It produces a fruiting body called basidiocarp, which give rise to basidium. Many are called basidia. Exogenously on the basidium, it gives rise to 4 spores. These are called basidiospores, which are produced by the help of karyogamy, that is fusion of nucleus, and which undergoes meiosis to produce this haploid basidiospores. That is how it undergoes reproduction in basidiomyces. Example for this will be mushroom, which we call Agaricus. This can be seen on woods or logs. One more is Ustilago. This is a parasite which causes the smut. And one more is Puccinia. This causes rust. So these both are parasitic in nature, whereas mushroom is saprophytic in nature. So that is about Basidiomycetes. Next one is Deuteromycetes, and this is the last type. So this Deuteromyces, these are termed, commonly called imperfect fungi. The reason why they are termed imperfect fungi, because some of the fungi involved in this, whose asexual as well as vegetative type of reproduction is not known. That is why these are commonly termed imperfect fungi. Here the mycelium is branched as well as septate, just like Basidiomycetes as well as Ascomycetes. They are saprophytic in nature, they are parasitic in nature, where large of them will be decomposers, which have the function of converting the dead and decayed into required minerals or organic substances and letting back it into the soil as in the form of nutrition. Example will be Alternaria, Caletotrichum. So 3 different examples: Alternaria, Caletotrichum as well as Trichoderma. These are the 3 different examples which are included under Deuteromycetes. Most of them will be decomposers rather than saprophytic and parasitic. So in today's session we did learn about 3 different types of divisions which come under kingdom Mycota, that will be Ascomycetes, Basidiomycetes as well as Deuteromycetes. So each of them have different modes of sexual and asexual type of reproduction. Here when it comes to Ascomycetes, here there will be production of ascospores sexually and conidia, that will be asexually. When it comes to Basidiomycetes, they will have no asexual reproduction and fragmentation vegetatively, and basidiospores are the one which are produced sexually. When it comes to Deuteromycetes, the asexual forms as well as vegetative forms are not known. That is why they are termed imperfect fungi. Few of the organisms show asexual reproduction with the help of conidias. So we have learnt about different types of examples for each of them. So that ends the kingdom Mycota. Next session we will be learning about Plantae and Animalia as well as different types of viruses and viroids. Thank you.